Okay, I'm going to take a crack at making one of these floor timbers for the Haven 12.5. I've had all these molds and frames set up here. I pulled number 5 out because the angle on the oak that's bent wasn't too terrific, and I thought that'd just be a good one to start with. We have a line drawn on the frame there, and that corresponds with the distance that it's supposed to be on frame number 5. It's supposed to be 36 and 7/16 from the baseline. 36 and 7/16 is from here up to the top. And you can see I've got a line drawn there where I know that that's where I need to be cutting this board off. Now, the other thing about this though is that this floor timber needs to be beveled up here so that the keel will lay on it correctly. And my friend that I got the frames from had this little board he made. That's hard to see. Number 5 is a frame we're on. You can see there's an angle there. This corresponds to the angles that are over on the plan over here. You can see floor timber angles, and there's number 5. So he just transferred those off on this other board. While we're here, we can see that the depth for the floor timber is supposed to be number 5 and 11/16. So that's where this line's coming into here. This is 5 and 11/16 to this line. I had a little angle tool here that I got from the hardware store, and I've already got that lined up with the angle here on number 5. And then I took my protractor there and I measured it out, and I can't do it and hold the camera at the same time, but it came out to be 11 degrees off of 90. So it's either 101 or 79. Okay, so knowing that, then I took, and I've already set the circular saw or the table saw over here, and I adjusted the angle down here for the blade, and I actually moved it back to 10 because I don't think it's terribly accurate down there. I used that little bevel tool to lay up against the blade and see if the angle was right. And I'm convinced that I've got it close enough. Now the other thing I did is I set the fence on the table saw here to 5 and 11/16. So when I run this through here, I should be able to come through there and get that bevel cut right off on the top of there, which is what I'm going to do. And once I've done that, then I should be able to take and run it back over there, and we'll run some screws through the bent oak, because this floor timber then will actually attach to like the oak frame that's on that number 5 mold over there. All right. Oh yeah, the sailing ship. There she blows. Stop already.